Welcome back. Awesome Charles Andre, episode 6. I'm sitting here with Amanda, the stylist, the
And
professional.
Barber.
And Barber. I'm sorry.
I also have my advanced cosmetology, and I am scheduling for my instructors soon.
Did you just hear that? More than just a stylist. So let me just give a little bit of background on this. Amanda is a former student of mine that as soon as I met her, I knew she was going far, period. I just knew she was going far. She was always about her business. I didn't know she had teeth until I saw her smile like deeper because I'm a clown. I play around a lot. Amanda was about her business, which all good, but just was about her business. So we got something where we'll put a pin in that because she shows she has a sense of humor, but we'll put a pin in that. So she is a professional. I'm going to let her run it down to you, but Amanda has always been just impressive to me and awesome, which is why she's on Awesome Charles Andre. Tell me all the accolades. What do we got going on? What have you been up to?
Okay, well, when I got my license, as you remember, it was 2016 when I went to state board. So 2021, I got my barber's license. I went to Allstate down in Ohio City.
Okay.
So in between that time, I was still working behind the chair. COVID happened.
Changes.
I miss COVID.
Let's go.
I miss COVID.
Yo, that was the best time of my life.
It was a fun time.
It was like get away from me, and I didn't have to say get away from me. So.
But since I've gotten my barber's license, I've been working here at headquarters.
There we go. Show them the Brandon. Get them the Brandon.
We're everywhere.
Okay.
We do a lot of community service in Brooklyn and Cleveland surrounding areas.
Okay.
Literally, when people say, "Oh, we're like a family," like you want to run for the hills, this place, no. Like we're literally, we're texting, we're calling, we're coming to family events. We're always with each other. Okay.
Actually, a guy just came in a little bit ago. Who was that?
Chris.
Chris just came in a little bit ago, and he was just like, "What's up?" He was just cool. Just a cool guy.
He's actually my youngest daughter's godfather.
Okay.
Yep.
Tight knit.
Yep.
Tight knit.
Very tight knit.
Okay.
The owner, he was a Cleveland cop for I think 4th, but now he is a firefighter at the by St. Ignatius.
St. Ignatius. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So where do we want to start? Because this isn't going to be like super like long. So we're going to get to the point. What I want to know from you is coming out of cosmetology school, getting into the real world. What was the biggest adjustment that just kind of took you off guard? Like, hey, I didn't know it was like this.
People telling you that they don't want to hire you because
really?
Yes, because you aren't trained.
And you wouldn't have the training because you just got out of school. Oh, okay. That is strange. Okay.
I had a few salons in, I want to say about North Olmsted, Fairview, that I went to. And they were like, "Oh, well, we would love to hire you, but can you tell me how you do a French manicure? How do you do an actual hand massage? Oh, you don't know these things? How long does it take for you to foil, start to finish?
Yeah.
You don't know these things? No.
You're not going to know them, and you're going to be slow.
So, like, one lady, she was like, "My word of advice to you is come back after you take, like, 20 classes."
That are not cheap.
No. Not at all.
Wow. Okay. I did not expect you to say that. So, okay, we're at the end of year 1. How did the end of your year 1 look?
The end of my year 1, I actually started working at Ulta in North Olmsted.
Okay.
I wanted to learn color. Ulta was a Redken based salon, so all we did was pretty much color and like updos and makeup. Okay. So it worked out. Like I learned the basics of what I needed, and with training, I was able to take it a little further. Okay. I would say, the one good thing about working at Ulta, at that time, I don't know if they still do it anymore, they would have jam sessions every quarter.
Jam?
Jam sessions. That's what they call them.
What is a jam? session?
Basically, a jam session is when they change the signage every quarter.
Okay.
They would have all the stylists meet at one store, and they will say, okay, we're going to teach you how to do the looks in each one of our signs.
Oh, okay. That sounds actually good. I thought it was something totally different.
Nope.
I thought you meant like changing the signage in the...
Yeah, no, they would change the signs in the store. Okay. So as like the signage would change from like spring.
But you had to know those styles in that. Okay.
Yep. Like
that's actually a good...
Like whether it was a haircut or like a hair color service, they would have like the little pamphlets they pass out at the front of the store. And like, oh, check out our salon. We're doing this. This is a new look for the spring.
Okay.
So that was helpful a lot.
Okay, so this is big because by the time you get to the end of year one, really I'd say 6 months in, most newly to the industry stylists, they're done.
Yeah, they give up.
Year one is going to make or break. So you made it past year one. What was, the goal was getting to year one. What was that goal? Just to touch on that. Did you have one or were you just still filling everything out?
I didn't have a goal.
Okay.
I was just trying to exist. I was literally just trying to exist in this industry.
I got you. Okay. So, we get past year one. What was the, like, you're past it. You're like, okay, I'm in this. This is a year. Cause I know you celebrated. I know you were like, okay, I'm in this, right? Or were you just still working, grinding?
I was working, but like I got fed up with not even retail. I got fed up with the corporate world.
Okay.
And, like I jumped from.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I love that she just said that because we're going to go into this a little deeper. What did you hate about the corporate world?
The pay, the hours, everything.
I knew it.
So with Ulta, and after I worked at Ulta, I did a short time at Lady Jane's too. Okay. I'll tell you about that. That was a crazy story.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Go ahead. I got one for Lady Jane.
Ulta, they had what was called an SPLH. So it's like a service per labor hour.
Okay.
So you'd print out your schedule for the day.
Okay.
And the manager will go over with you saying, okay, well, Amanda, you're here from 9 a.m. to 4 today. What can you do to fill all your hours for that day to make your goal? And I'm like, huh? Like, what do you mean?
Wow. They wanted you to have a plan on how you were going to. Okay.
Because they didn't want to pay you minimum wage forever. They wanted you to commission.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was just like very few, like literally twice in my whole year working there that I only made commission.
Wow. So did you feel like it was just insurmountable odds? Like, okay, I'm not like that's, ice skating uphill. Okay.
Yeah. Cause like if the store was slow and there's nobody there, they send you home. And what happens when you get sent home? You don't get paid.
Involuntary. Like you just like, hey, you like, know you're going.
Yeah.
You're going. It wasn't like, do you want to? Wow.
So
I'm not gonna lie. When I was in, it was, do you want to? They sent you home. Oh wow.
It's like, yeah, we got 4 people in the salon today. It's very slow. We're sending 2 of you home.
Wow. Okay, that's new. I'm not gonna lie. We used to sit up in there and just make that chump change.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay.
Because with corporate companies, it's all about the bottom line.
For sure.
They don't want to spend more than they have to.
For sure.
Paying employees.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get off of the bad vibes. Those are just bad vibes. Okay, getting out and it's like, okay, I'm not in corporate anymore. What was the transition? What was kind of like that hurdle from, okay, I'm here now, and it's like, okay, I'm still you're still responsible. Like I gotta get this out there, but you felt like you got more piece of the pie, or like
I got a good amount of experience with people, dealing with people.
Okay.
And after that, it kind of put like a in my mouth, like I don't want to work corporate.
Okay.
I don't want to be like told like, oh, you have to do this to a T. Like you can't wear this color. You can't wear these kind of shoes.
Okay.
Like you have to wear makeup. Like
strict dress code. Okay.
So after leaving Ulta, I did a short time at Lady Jane's before I was kicked out.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, hang on. I'm only going to say that because what I know of Lady Jane's, and I'm just going to say it and she can just correct me. One, I had a guy I had a guy that actually told me he went around to different places and he didn't know. And he was like, man, I went to Lady Jane's and it was like leggings and it was all females. And it was like they were pushing females and the girls were like putting their breasts on the guys, like while they're doing their hair. And it's like, I just want to work.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't for him. And then it just seemed like it was like, I'm just going to be real, bottom of the barrel. It's just like, you're not high level working there.
So,
am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay.
My experience with them, few reasons it was short-lived. I was ready to get out of there as soon as I jumped in.
Okay.
I used to do half days on Tuesdays for another girl who was in an
smile.
Who was
smile. Do y'all see what?
She was in an outpatient program for cocaine. So I would cover her morning, and she would come back from rehab to work.
What? Go back?
Yeah.
She was. Now I'm not judging. It's just.
No, I'm not judging either. But it was because we had to work open to close every day that we're scheduled.
Okay. I'm not gonna. This isn't gonna be a void that I'm gonna fall into, because. Okay.
I want to say about 2018, Lady Jane's was sued in a class action lawsuit.
No, I didn't know.
Because they were classifying everybody as independent contractors, but making a schedule.
Wow. So you weren't a real employee.
Mm-mm. They didn't want to pay the taxes, but they wanted to tell us what to do.
That I did not know. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's get off Lady Jane's, because that's just, you heard it here. Probably not first, but maybe first, because I didn't know about a class action, and I kind of keep my ear to the ground a little bit. So you're okay. What was before headquarters, or was all that and then headquarters?
No.
Or what was in between that?
From 2018 until after the pandemic.
Okay.
I was working at a salon in Lakewood.
Okay.
I don't want to say any names.
Don't.
I don't want to say
I'm looking at your face. Don't. You keep it classy. Let's go.
But I'm not going to.
We're going to keep it classy. Lady Jane's is not classy, so we can do that.
Yeah.
But
those are corporate. This place, I would say it's a staple in the Lakewood community. Okay. Especially the LGBTQ plus community.
We're going to talk about this after we get off of here. But okay. Go ahead.
I worked there for 3 years. Mm-hmm. The first few months were a little hard, because, that first year you're building your clientele, because you're in somewhere completely new. Yeah. And they kind of spoon fed me people. And I'm like, okay, this is good. This is good.
Okay, that's helpful.
Like, I was able to, by my second year, I was able to actually take my family on a vacation. It was an accomplishment.
That's impressive.
It was nice.
That's impressive.
The money was good. My tips I would use to pay like little things, and then when I get my check, because we were commissioned, I would use that to pay the bigger bills. So I was never without, and it was nice. So I would make between like a 30 to 40% commission, depending on how good the week was. Okay. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad until it was bad.
Okay. Okay, not getting deep into it. Maybe a little messy, but not getting deep into it. But when you say it got bad, what was generally the situation? Like, what was the vibe? What was the issue?
Like most salons in the industry, it's all female staff.
I'd say predominant.
Mostly,
I was in those
mostly,
but it is predominant.
So one manager, because I didn't follow her on social media, wanted me changed off the shifts that she worked. She worked Monday through Friday.
Because you didn't follow her.
Because I didn't follow her.
Did this come out where it was spoken? It was covered. Like, you covered this, and for sure that's why.
That was a small part of it.
Okay.
And I had issues with one of the receptionists. Okay. Because her second job was at Christie's. No. She was a college student. I'm like, hey, that's how you want to make your extra money?
What Christie's is. What is Christie?
It's a strip club.
Oh. Okay. I couldn't pick up on that hint. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. To each their own. How you make your money is how you make your money. Yeah. She was in school. Okay. I'm like, it's whatever.
I mean, they're stripping the bills.
Yeah. But she would come in and be like, oh, yeah, I saw him at the nightclub.
Oh,
I saw him at the nightclub.
You can't do that.
No.
Oh, Okay. Got it. Okay. So she's messy. And okay, I will say this. You could back me up or you could go a different direction. If you don't, in that kind of environment, if you don't get along with the receptionist, that's going to mess with your money.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that's going to mess with booking.
Absolutely.
Period. And that's booking is money.
Absolutely.
So, and you noticed that right away?
Oh, yeah. Because she became quick
and
friends.
Schedule.
She became quick friends with another girl that I didn't like.
Okay.
And she, like, her friend would say, oh, I like that guy. Can you put him on my books? And she was like, yeah, sure, I got you.
You don't do that either. Okay. Messy.
Yeah.
Very messy. Okay.
The owner would say she was nice, but I felt like she was like a little bit of an airhead.
They're gonna be okay. They're gonna be.
She would do like those. How do you say it? Those low comments where they like, you know how grandmas talk when they're like trying to give you a compliment, but it's like a backhand. Oh yeah. She would do stuff like that. She was like, "Oh."
But in front of clients or no?
No.
Okay, that's a plus. I'm playing devil at. Oh no, there was a. What was it?
I remember this one time. She came to me. She's like, "We need somebody to work Wednesday.
Okay.
Can you come in?" And I'm like, "No, my kids have dance class." She's like, "Are you sure?" Are you sure? She's like, "I know you guys are going through a hard time right now because your husband's not working." And I'm like, "My husband has a job. He's working. Wow. That's why my kids are in dance class." And then I remember it was
that's incredibly rude.
2019, that Thanksgiving, I spent the night, like the day before Thanksgiving, I spent the night in the hospital. Oh. The whole night for gallstones. No, I was having an issue with the hospital. Sent me home. Okay. Throwing up, visibly throwing up. Okay. Dying at work. Okay. Oh, are you okay? Do you want some water? Your next client's here.
Wow. Okay.
And then when I started barber school, because it's 2021, fast forward, I started in like July of 2021. Okay. I didn't give her my resignation. I gave it to a friend. And I was like, here, just look over this for me. Just make sure, everything that I need to include is in there. Mm-hmm. And it was like a 1 month resignation. Like after August is over, I'm going to go. She called me. She found it. She called me that day. Yeah, we got notice that you wanted to leave. So we just want to let you know you don't have to come back. And she's like, if you ever need a job in the future, you're more than welcome to apply.
That's low. Mm-hmm. That's low. And you have to be careful with that. Petty in salons, they will take if you need that money, you almost have to, and it sounds wrong, you almost have to just, okay, I'm not going to be back tomorrow, or like just walk out, because if not, they could do that to you, or really in this situation, they will. All those situations like that.
Absolutely. Like my time there, I've witnessed her throwing away applications for people who are well qualified that I knew from like social media basis. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why did you do that? She's like, I don't like the way she looks. And like when, people of color would come in, women, they come in to apply for like whatever position. Oh, we're not hiring right now. It's like I was there. One of the receptionists was Puerto Rican and the other girl was mixed, but she was still black. Oh no, we have too many ethnics.
Too many.
That's just the vibe that she gave off.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, because everybody else was white.
It's like that. It's like that.
Any person of color or Hispanic that would come in, give them to Amanda. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I've been in that. I worked in Avon Lake. I've been in that.
I'm like, that used to happen to me when I worked out in Ulta and North Olmsted too. Because like black people see you, you see them, and they're like, I trust you.
Yeah.
It's like, I trust you. I don't trust these other girls. I trust you.
Okay, so look, that I'm telling you. So especially they come in with them. The white grandma comes in with the little mixed baby. Mm-hmm. Because nobody knows. So nope. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so let's get to the high notes. You come into headquarters. Okay, no. Let me go back. the pandemic, coming out of the pandemic, how bad did that rock you?
I like the pandemic.
No, as far as business wise, or did it not? I don't.
Business was good. So
really
at my time at the salon in Lakewood.
Okay.
Right after we opened, when we got the okay to open, we jacked our prices to $30 for everybody.
Everybody still needed services, and it was tighter. You just capitalized. I didn't think of it that way.
Yep. Even little
That's
kids.
good.
I lost a lot of clients that were kids.
Okay.
Because their parents are like, I can't afford $30 for my 3-year-old to get a haircut. Yeah. And I'm like, I understand. I'm like, there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. If they see me take you in, they're going to say, hey, you have to charge them $30. You can't charge them the $15 that we were charging before for a little kid. So I lost a lot of good family clients for that.
Okay. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that one. Okay. All right. So we're at headquarters. We're past the pandemic. You have already gained a clientele by this point.
Yep.
They're following you.
Yes.
You're here. Being in this environment with your clientele, was it easy to just bridge over and build from there? Or did you feel like starting from scratch again?
For me, I kind of started from scratch a little bit.
Okay.
Because I had my clients that were coming from the Lakewood area.
Yeah.
Over here. And then I had people who followed me from barber school coming in. And then because at that time, we were still like, the location was only open about 3 years.
Okay.
So we were still gaining walk-ins from people in the area, just turning them away or not being open on Mondays, because we're open on Monday.
Okay.
A lot of the places around here aren't.
Most aren't.
A lot of
most aren't. Yes.
Like next door, there's a shop next door, Trendsetters. They're not open on Monday.
Okay. That's smart though, because you're catching all that. Yeah, that's smart. Yep. Other than corporate places are open all the time. But when you get to a vibe like this, but people that are into headquarters or something that's not corporate,
they like it.
They like it. Dude, they're not going to Best Cutz.
No.
They're not going to Best Cutz. They're not. So, wow. Okay, that's awesome.
Like when I came here, the owner didn't know that I was already licensed cosmetologist. He was like, I thought you were just in barber school. I'm like, no. I'm like, I wanted to be able to use a razor legally without getting in trouble. He's like, you should have just used it anyway. I'm like, nah. Yeah, but no, I wanted the whole thing. So I did the whole thing. I'm working here. I go down to state board. As soon as I finish, he calls me. He's like, how did you do? I'm like, I passed. I'm like, how did you know? Why are you calling me? But like, that first few months of being here, it just felt like so welcoming. And we just took off with guns blazing. Okay. Like it was September of 21. Okay. I entered into the female category of the Cleveland Beauty and Barber Expo. I don't know if you heard of them. No. A friend of mine that I know from working at Ulta. Okay. She helps coordinate the show. Like that's her baby. Okay. And it was like her and a couple other people. They coordinate the show every year. And it's pretty much like, kind of like a showcase. Like there's tag team, fast fade, traditional, female category sometimes, depending on how many people sign up. And it's like a whole day event. Okay. Sometimes it's 2 days because they've been adding on education. Okay. When I went in 2021, they had like a makeup education and like business education, which helped a lot. Very, very intuitive. But I got third place, but I'm like, it was only 3 of us in the category. Somebody was going to get third. And I'm like, for it being my first time on a stage, people like a lot of people watching.
Now, where is this at?
We were at Red Space that year over on Superior. Okay. It's lovely area. Very kind of warehousey, but like it's like an art district kind of thing. Okay. It was awesome. It was fun. Okay. And like you just got to meet all these people like you follow on Instagram. And I was like, oh my God, I follow him on Instagram. Like, oh, I know her from it. She likes my posts sometimes. And it was like, you got to meet these people from all around the city and educators and other barbers from other states coming here that are working with bigger brands, teaching a class or just talking to you. Like, I don't know if you follow him on Instagram. His name is Marvy Marv.
I haven't heard of Marvy Marv. I haven't heard of him.
I think he's in like New York-ish area.
Okay.
He has like a podcast and does like videos and stuff on like how to like get your bookings up.
Okay.
Very nice guy.
Okay.
You can literally go up to him and ask him anything.
Okay.
He's not one of those guys with his nose turned up because he has like 1 million followers or whatever. So it's just, I don't know. I just love it here. And
hang on a second. So I'm sitting down with Amanda thinking I'm just going to catch up with someone just kind of like,
no, I'm
just going to say it this way. Like when I first laid eyes on her, I'm like, she's not normal. Like she just was so, I remember the day we used to pack bags for State Board in the manicure room. So it was like busy, people doing stuff. I'm in and out the room. And I see this girl that like, I've seen her in the night. It's a day and a nighttime program. So this is daytime. And so I'm seeing a nighttime student in the daytime. So I'm like, what are you doing here? So she's like, I'm in your class now. I'm like, okay, well, we're packing for State Board. It threw me off.
When I came, I'm like, all right, I know Mr. Wilbright packs for State Board on Wednesdays. So I'm like, I'm just going to take all my stuff with me.
Like, she was just so ready. But to come in and it's just like you're hitting the ground running and you're doing shows and the pandemic didn't rock you. Come on.
No.
That's real.
This year, me and a friend of mine who works here too, we're doing tag team at the show.
You're going to do it again?
Yeah. This will be my second time. We're hoping to place at least second. He's hoping for first. I'm hoping for second.
Okay. So I'm hoping that we're going to do another podcast after she does that. And my setup took a long time. We're going to be better next time.
You should come.
But
you should come.
I can come.
Yeah, it's open to the public.
Is it? Okay.
March
I'm thinking
24th. I'll give you a flyer. We have
Bet. We're doing it. And what is it called again?
It's the Cleveland Beauty Barber Expo.
Cleveland Beauty Barber Expo. On it.
Like before the pandemic, it was a huge thing.
Okay.
Pandemic kind of slowed stuff down.
It rocked everybody.
It's slowly getting back to where it was.
Okay.
Because like there will be vendors there and like, everybody else from everywhere else just coming to watch and meet people and network and socialize. And you're just there. And it's like, oh my God, this is like fun.
I'm definitely coming. Definitely going to have the camera. And then that'll spice up even the next podcast. I love it. I love it. So, okay, daily right now, you've been here again, how long?
Going on 3 years.
3 years. Daily, everything's just moving. What are you like accomplishing a week? Like, what are you're not normal. Like, what are you like focusing on? Like, what's the plan? What's the goal? Like, what are you doing as far as everyday life working here?
So I would say everyday life working, I come in when I want. I like, cause I pay booth rent. So I have that flexibility. And it works for my life because, I have a bunch of kids. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I have a bunch.
Yeah. But saying mother may I every time you got to do something with your family, that's not good.
Like, I would say the beginning of this week, like Monday, Tuesday, I didn't come to work at all. I felt burnt out. So I stayed home.
Just cause.
I stayed home.
Yeah. Amanda, come on. I like it.
But I
like it.
I made sure the rest of my week was going to go okay. And I was here.
And you did your thing. We're in. And Amanda's amazing. So amazing that we ran through the whole memory card. And we're going to wrap this up with audio. You hear her laughing? If you've seen her face, very devious. Very devious. But I'm cool with it.
And the funny story, funny thing. When you met me, I did not know how to braid at all.
I couldn't braid either, but I was honest. I told people I'm not a hair oracle. Anybody that tells you they can do everything, run till your shoe come off. Just run. And then when your shoe come off, keep running. But no, okay, I'm not lying. I'm going to see. You can tell me if I'm wrong. You used to just grab mannequins and braid.
I tried.
I remember her doing. She said that and something came back. I remember you used to just be. You did because you were working on it. Okay. So how's it now?
Since being here, I don't know if you know her. I braided for Amanda Serrano for her Cleveland fight when she was here with I think Jake Paul, or was that Logan?
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I love UFC and I'm blanking right now.
She's boxing.
Amanda Serrano. But no, like UFC, I'm thinking when you say Logan Paul, he's been messing with UFC. I got you. I'm going to look that up. I feel like I've seen that.
Yep.
Because the Pauls have been in so much stuff, so I paid attention. So I do remember that.
She's with them. And I braided her hair for her fight when it was in Cleveland.
Okay.
It was a pay-per-view fight.
Dude.
Like, had I not been here, would I have had that opportunity? Probably not.
No. You would have been getting sent home and making, not making commission and making minimum wage.
Yeah.
Wow. That is impressive. Mm-hmm. That's impressive.
And since, the rise of myself.
Yeah.
And the learning how to braid more, I'm pretty much busy with braids a lot. Like I can call myself a braid specialist at this point. Like I have people who message me on a regular, like one of my clients, she was like, oh yeah, I was downtown this weekend and some guy was asking about my hair, like who braided it. And she's like, I said your name. And the guy was like, oh my God, I know. I've seen her work. It's amazing. I'm like, I don't think I'm amazing because I'm like my own worst critic.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
And like I get very OCD about how I braid when I'm in the moment doing it. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, if I don't like it, I feel like you're not going to like it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't want you going out the door looking stupid. So.
I mean, that's your walking billboard. So. Yeah. Man. I want to look. I swear, as soon as we get done with this, I'm looking on my phone because I know I've seen this before. The braids. I know I've seen it because that was when the Pauls were really like constantly in the news. I remember that all those fights and stuff. Okay, so you are just doing your thing. I gotta ask: do you see yourself wanting your own salon ever?
Maybe sometime later in life, but as of now, no.
Okay. You like keeping it easy breezy. Come and go.
Like I come and go. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I have my advance, so that means I can manage if I want. Mm-hmm. But I like it here, and okay. I'm pretty much like third in command ish, third-ish, self-appointed third in command. So,
okay, that's cool.
Self-appointed.
That's cool.
Yeah, because like a bunch of the guys, they left to Puerto Rico in January. And I was here because it was a guy strip. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, don't send me any pictures. Mm-hmm. And, like, I kind of I sent out the message. I'm like, look, I'm going to be in and out. If you guys need anything, call or text me. If you don't see me, something's going on, call or text me.
Dude, just took the reins and went with it.
Yeah, because, like, the owner and the guy that he considers the manager, but he doesn't consider himself the manager, they left too.
Oh.
So they had this conversation. Apparently, they had a conversation about making me like an official manager.
Okay.
But then decided not to because I'm too demanding.
Explain. What do you think?
I like running a tight ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. Like if you're not busy and there's a walk-in, everybody else is busy. Take the walk-in.
Yeah.
Don't sit there like, oh no,
yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Or I'm not taking walk-in.
Yeah.
Because like I kind of look at you like, well, now they're gonna walk out the door.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't like people waiting longer than they have to. I don't like customers leaving. Mm-hmm. And it's like,
it's customer service, literally. It's literally customer service.
I'm not going to like each chair is an individual business.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell another business like, hey, you suck because you don't want to take these walk-ins because you're busy scrolling on Instagram. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that kind of does suck though.
Yeah.
Or they suck. So because that's hurting the business. It is.
Yeah.
Most people, especially now, you're trying to look at cheeks on TikTok. That person's posting something on Facebook talking about, hey, headquarters is like, they're just blah, blah, blah. That's bad. That's never good. If someone's talking about where you work or you in this kind of situation, booth rent.
Like we used to have a couple people we used to have a couple people that would just sit in the back playing Call of Duty on their phone. And I'm like, hey, there's a walk-in. You want it? No, I'm good.
Wow.
And I'm like, all right. And everybody's good. Everybody can take them. All right. I'm tell the guy, I'm like, look, give me like 10 minutes. I got you. All right. Like I hate double booking, but I'll do it if I have to.
I mean, that's the best way to do it in that situation. Wow.
And I like, because of my previous experiences at like Lady Jane's, I've learned how to cut hair pretty fast.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snort.
Yeah, no, it's just like in a place like that, time is money.
That's the great clips.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, it's just like in a place like that, time is money.
What? I know, but it's also they're rushing you because that's their business model. Like
7 minutes.
I call it cookie.
7 minutes.
You can't. You do, but you don't. If you get under 10 minutes, why are you even timing it?
7 minutes.
Why are you even timing it?
It's great. 7 minutes is great clips company standard. For their corporate-owned salons, not the franchises.
Yeah.
Franchises treat you a little bit better. The corporate ones, they don't.
At all.
So I can do a decent fade. It's not gonna be spot on, perfect, flawless. It's not gonna be Instagram painted. But I can get you a good fade in 15 to 20 minutes versus 35, 40.
Okay. Respect. Okay. And I remember you were serious about your fade game way back.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Oh, yeah. I still look back at that first picture.
First picture? Yeah. I don't remember the first picture.
I remember the first picture.
I don't remember the first picture.
It looked like an okie doke.
Do you know what your mom is doing over here? She's messing me up. Like I'm tired of you. I'm about to end this.
Like I remember the first picture because it was on my Facebook, so it shows up in my memories every so often. It was a little boy. And I remember I had Miss Carr teach me. I had Miss Carr help because she was at the daytime. It was like a weekend, so she was just there on a Saturday.
Yeah. Everybody had to come on Saturday.
And like it was like a one. Okay, so it was like a clipper open, no guard, but kind of patchy.
Yeah, you're gonna skip.
Yeah.
You can have some skip.
Did I know what I was doing? No.
No,
not at all. But I remember back then I told myself, I'm like, I want to learn how to do this because I don't want to say no to anybody. And that's another reason why I went to barber school. For the 3 years that I was in Lakewood, I was specializing in men's cuts only. Like, I wasn't great. I was decent. And with straighter hair, because that was the demographic, you can hide your mistakes a little better. But I'm like, I'm not comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
I want to get better. I don't want to be okay. I don't want to just get by. I want to be good.
Yeah. Man, I love it. I feel like Family Feud. Good answer. Okay, so look, we're going to go back a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay.
So at the school that Amanda went to, I mentioned that don't shake your head. I see you on my peripheral and on this down here. So I worked with the seniors and we would keep their bags in a closet. She knows the rest of this story. Her daughter listened to the story also on her phone. In this video that you're going to see, because I'm going to put it, ma'am, if you wouldn't interrupt.
Some people at headquarters have seen it too.
Ma'am, if you wouldn't interrupt.
I can post it on Facebook.
Okay. I'm just going to get it out. So I play around a lot. I joke a lot. And there was a student waiting for me in this closet that we kept these bags in. And I was led to believe that Amanda needed to put her bag away.
Yep.
I get to this closet and I open it up, but I'm talking to Amanda. So I'm not rude. I'm not just looking at the door. I'm looking at the door to put the key in, turn it. I go to turn. I'm talking to Amanda and I look back and something's coming out the closet at me with a really messed up face. Now the girl wasn't messed up. She had a mask on. Now there's another person named Miss Ford. And if she ever sees this video, if you talk to Miss Ford, you're wrong. You've been wrong your whole life, and you was wrong that day. Okay, so there's something wrong with the audio where it sounds like I scream like a girl, but it was really a manly scream. There's something wrong with your phone. There's something wrong with the speaker. You're being rude by interrupting me. There's something wrong with your phone. There's something wrong with the speaker that you listen to. So when you see this video that I'm going to put within this video, I'm going to put it right after I finish talking about it. Mm-hmm. Something's wrong with the speaker. Okay. The yell was more like a, not like, like it really wasn't that high.
That second one was more right.
Okay, we're gonna get past this. So she has a great attitude since I met her. I haven't seen, oh my God, 2016.
That's when I got licensed. I started at Remington.
15, 14. No.
I started at Remington Nights December 2014.
Really?
Yep. Because I was working in healthcare at the time.
Okay.
And I was doing third shift, so I would go to Remington, do that. I think it was like 5 to 10 o'clock, and then go straight to work.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And then
grinding.
And then I had my daughter, like the next year in like 2015, about August.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would say 2016, like the beginning, or like the end of 2015. I ended up switching from night to day so I can get done faster.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, nobody's going to sit here and watch my kid all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, nights just aren't for me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not working third shift. I had car troubles constantly for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So it just made more sense to go during the day so I can take the bus and not have to worry about getting home at night. And like, especially like over there.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, leaving at 5 o'clock was just more ideal because I'm like, all right, it takes about an hour and a half to get home.
Okay.
I did what I had to do.
Okay. So we're going to back up because she tried to just breeze past what she did wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong.
So again, I'm going to put that video in and you be the judge. Again, your speaker is messed up if you hear a loud, high-pitched, like girly scream, and that's that.
And it was a clown mask. Let's be honest.
I'm not afraid of clowns. It was just a face, and it was a messed up face.
It was a clown.
It
mask.
was it wasn't happy. It was like it was something wrong with it.
Yeah, it was.
And it came. It wasn't like I stepped out at you. She was knelt down, so it was like came up. Like, dude, no.
Oh, we gotta find Chastity.
Yeah, I'm gonna chap Chastity in her throat, make her teeth click. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I don't condone violence and stuff if it's against Chastity because she did that to me, and
it was a planned effort.
It was. All three of you guys suck. I have something in mind for you next week. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I have to think about how to finish these. I want you to say no. Okay, so where we are now with it, you got a show that you're going to be in coming up. You're kind of just third in command, coming and going as you please, just rocking, doing your thing. And as far as in the future, possibly getting into owning your own salon.
Possibly.
But you have an instructor's license.
Coming up.
Coming.
What
do you want to do?
So I went to Allstate for barber school. They since starting at there, because I did the crossover program.
Okay. Explain. I don't know a whole lot about it.
So the crossover program was basically just cosmetology.
Okay.
So if you have your cosmetology license, you come for 900 hours, which is like 3 months if you do full time.
That's not bad.
And it's just, you come 9 hours, learn to do the haircuts, learn the razor, and you're good. Go to state board, take your test. That's it.
Dude, that is nice.
I believe I paid a total of like $3,500 for the whole thing. It could be more now, but at the time, I paid out of pocket because financially it was like, no, we're not covering that. And I'm like, I felt like it's something I needed to do for myself.
But also, you can go in a salon or a barbershop, though.
Yeah.
So you're not stuck on one side. Now, let me ask this. How much of that cosmetology side do you use here?
I use everything to this day. Wow. Like, I still do color. I still do
Everything.
I still do women's hair to this day.
In here.
Wow.
This is a special place.
Yep. Like right after COVID, for a while, I did pageant work with a friend of mine for the American Royal Beauties circuit.
Okay.
For the Midwest. But we did a lot of pageants in Indiana.
Okay.
But it was for the whole Midwest.
So you traveled a little bit.
Yeah.
God, dog.
Yep. And then I would have I have some weddings coming up this year. At the end of this month, myself and the other stylist, we're going to like a vendors event that one of our friends is throwing, because he has like a party space. So he's throwing like a vendors event for people who are having like sweet 15s and weddings to come like find people, like if you need like an event planner or like a hall, somebody to decorate, stuff like that, like DJs. Yeah. And he was like, oh, we only got one person doing hair. He's like, if you guys travel, that'd be amazing. People will come book with you. I'm like, yeah, we travel.
Wow. That is awesome.
That like, is it's awesome. Like I've always said, I never wanted to limit myself.
But see, the thing is, a lot of people, and I'm not going to lie, when I got in, like, I worked. Like, you're doing more than just working. You're being creative. You kept the creativity to it, and you're like, you're like just, you branched out. Like, branching out was important. Yeah. That's awesome.
Like, because there's times
so you're doing updos, fades, color, braids. Yep. Do you do nails?
Oh, I gave that up.
Okay.
I gave it up.
Why?
I don't like people.
So we're in a space where all she does is deal with people, and she just says she doesn't like people.
I don't like
this
people.
Is how Amanda is.
I don't like people for nails.
Okay, why?
Because like I'm
just come on,
they
give me some juice.
Pick too much.
Too much?
Yeah, too much.
Okay.
Like if a set is $100 and you want it for $50, I'm not giving it to you for $50. I'm giving it to you for the $100 of my time and work and materials.
So she doesn't like people, but she's awesome with people. And I think it's just nail people.
Yeah, it's nail people.
Okay. I told her, you know what the funny part is? I told Amanda when I got here, I'm like, Amanda, we're not going to do Joe Rogan. And we're like almost an hour. Like, I mean, I don't know if she's trying to stay here till midnight or what, but like, we're like, nah, she just keeps on hitting me with stuff though. She done made me snort into the mic. Like, and she knows I do that. Like, that's not new. That's not even me playing around. Some people, I think, you ever hear people and it's like, ha, ha, ha. And it's like, they make, like, I don't do it on purpose. Like when she met me, she's heard me snort from way back. Like, if I laugh real hard, I'm gonna, like, it's just what I do. But anyway, so she doesn't like nails because of the people, but she does pretty much everything else. And you're doing shows. Yep. Man, we covered every dog on it. We could have just wrapped this up. Now, like, I don't think we have anything else to talk about. We just don't have the dog on video because you made me laugh, and I've been timing this whole thing, and she made me go over. So she's making me right now have to put way more money into memory cards because I'm going to be doing more, because I was looking to do about 29 minutes. Maybe another 10. We are like 21 minutes over the second video that I needed to do. But that's awesome.
You don't have a terabit?
No.
Why not?
Do you know how expensive? Because I'm not in KBHD. Like, I don't, I'm not Flossie Carter. I don't do this for real.
Look,
I just started.
That's an investment
this is
into
episode
you.
6.
That's an investment into you, sir.
I know. I'm working on it, but that's expensive. It's expensive. So I'm going to get there. But to be real with you, the audio is going to be awesome too, because this is like on an audio recorder. Look, I'm messing stuff up. This is on an audio recorder that is just amazing. Plus, I'm not going to lie. The fact that the video is not on me, I feel a little bit more comfortable.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't mind performing on there, but it's just a performance. And then like my stomach growled a couple times. I think your stomach growled once. So we like, both need to eat.
The way my hair looks with these headphones.
So the video has run out, people, but there is a whole entire baldy under that cap you guys just saw. So she's complaining about hair, and she's not thinking about the people that don't have hair. So she's rude.
Well,
Okay. She's rude. She's been rude her whole life.
Yeah. I was say 2021, the end of that year, I chopped it all off.
Did
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah. I started over.
Wait. Did you do that a long time? Did you? You didn't do that while you were at the school. Did you have real short hair? No. Never.
I had short hair.
Maybe I just saw you.
But it was just short because my hair was just fried. It was fried, dried, and laid to the side.
Okay.
It was just short.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like.
So I would say.
Did you do color? Like, just give me.
Yeah, I did a lot of color back then.
I'm like, I can remember your hair changing a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of color.
Okay.
It was a lot of color.
Okay.
So like when I worked at Ulta, I wanted to start over,
Mm-hmm.
but I did that whole transition thing instead of a big chop, which I loved. Loved my hair.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was actually this curly.
Mm-hmm.
But then, as the years went on, messing with color again. Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, now's the time to do it. I was going through some stuff in my personal life,
Mm-hmm.
stressed out. And you know what women do when they're stressed out? They cut their hair.
Okay, I will take your word for it. Well, actually, no, that is true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did an 8 on top and a 2 on the sides.
You went low.
Yeah, I went.
And that actually had to be real low because curly hair shrinks. So, okay.
I was, what was that movie? Set It Off. I was Jada from Set It Off at the end.
Okay, getting on the bus.
Heck yeah, I was cute though. I was rocking it.
Curly hair short is nice.
It was so short it wasn't even curly.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had a fade for a while.
Okay.
And then I was like, all right, I'm ready for it to grow back.
Okay.
I went through those awkward stages.
Hang on, but you have the personality for pretty much anything because you have to have a certain personality to pull off most things that are like, you cut all your hair. You gotta have you just have to have the personality, the style to rock
And like
it.
people were like, oh, you got the face for it. I'm like, my fat face? Is that what you mean?
No, that's not what they mean. They're just saying the whole vibe works.
Yeah, no, I just felt like I had a fat
That's
face.
just
You know what do they call that? That buccal fat transfer? You need that right down there in a little turkey gibble.
Gibble.
Gobble.
Gobble. Giblet. Okay. So we're just riffing now. We talked about everything.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely gonna do more. I want to do more. You want to do more?
Yes, we can do more.
I want to do more. So,
I will say,
go.
I don't do old school booking.
Say it again.
I don't do the old school booking.
What do you mean by old school?
Well, like the pen and the paper, all that. Don't do that.
Talk to me. Put me in 2024.
I use Booksy.
Booksy?
Yes.
Talk me through it.
So it's a paid thing. So I pay them.
Okay.
And so I book my clients through there, but I have like certain things turned on. So it's kind of like the best way I can describe it. It's like the Yellow Pages, how the Yellow Pages used to be back then.
So people can find you and book that have never met you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Just based on like the pictures that I post
That's
on my
neat.
profile.
That is neat. See, that's cheating though. Like I'm
Is
old.
it?
That is, you know what?
Is it? But you know what?
That's a low blow because you're like, I don't do old school book. I'm like, oh yeah, pad.
It
was pad paper.
I was so against it for so long.
Were you?
Because I'm like, well, why do I want to be on a phone book?
Dude,
if they're gonna
sounds
they're gonna
awesome.
see other people that are better than me, and then I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It'll be okay.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Do I charge deposits? No.
Okay.
I should on some things, but I don't.
Okay, let me ask you this. And you want to be a little bit, make sure. There we go. Do this. You're funny. Do this. She's putting on in the camera anymore. Look, so do this for me. Tell me if you feel like it's a better, like a win because you don't have to talk to people all the time, though.
Nope. But some of my people.
I mean, so they could be at 2 a.m. rolled over and be like, ooh, let me get my phone real quick.
Yep.
Oh, I got to schedule with her. And you didn't have to do nothing?
Nope.
That's good. That's amazing.
But I will say, some of the people that I do service on a regular basis.
Okay.
Some of them will never see that app. Will never see it.
I don't get it. Why?
Because they're trusted.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like I have a good amount of people that never see that app, But some of them get the notification like, hey, you got an appointment coming up. That's it. They don't have to book it. They'll message me. I'll get back to them when I get back to them. But their spot's there.
Nice.
And then I have one guy who books monthly and he prepays. Love it.
Okay.
He's amazing.
Okay. Booksy. I'm gonna download that just to look at it. See how that goes.
Because the lady that works in front of me, she uses Style Seat, but I just hear her complain about it a lot.
Man, see, that's so you're under the same roof, and like you said, everybody's on their own business. Yep. So you can all pick and choose what works for you, what you like, what you're gonna try, and it's up to you.
So like the two guys in the back, closest to the back door, they do phone. They do text messages and phone calls. The guy that walked in earlier, he writes it down in a book. He writes his down in a book.
Whoa.
Like, I can't tell you what that book says. I can't tell you the name.
Really?
There's like a symbol there.
Okay.
But he knows who it is.
Wow. Okay.
And then the guy next to me, I got him turned on to Booksy. He likes it. She's been using Style Seat for like a million years since it was like invented. New guy, I'm not sure what he uses.
New guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's David in the very front. He does it the old school way too. But he's an older guy, so I'm like, I get it. And then Luke next to him, who's like my work bestie, love him. He uses Square. So like when I came
Square's still a thing?
Square
is not a thing.
Square appointments is still a thing because they're still free. They have a paid option and they have a free option.
Okay.
Yeah, like when I started here, I used Square for a very long time.
Okay.
And then I had 2022. 2022 hit January 1st. I'm like, I'm going to switch over. Because like Booksy does a thing where it's called Booksy Boost.
Okay.
Where it's like you have it turned on, you turn it on.
Okay.
And the more reviews you get, the more people they push to you.
Wow. You know what? We're gonna have to cut this because I want to get more into something like this in a shorter format. Because I want to start doing some shorts.
Okay.
I want to do some shorts.
Yeah, I'm always down for it.
Okay. Cool. And the funny thing is, I promise you, this is not far from where I work.
Oh really?
Like,
Literally,
I'm around the corner from you. I'm on Madison.
I used to live right there.
I'm right around the corner.
I used to live right there.
And the funny thing is, a couple of weeks ago, I went to BA Sweeties and I passed right by this place. So when you told me where it was, I'm like, I just passed that place.
So this summer we're getting a new sign. Okay. Because our sign right now is on the awning. So it's like a big giant sticker on the awning. We're getting one that stands up. So you can see it. And
like lit?
Yeah.
For night?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep. Perfect. So we're getting one of those.
Perfect.
Because the owner last year, he acquired the whole building. So this side and the side next to us, he has acquired. I think he's planning on extending sometime in the next 2 years. We're not entirely sure, but he wants to make it bigger.
Like this particular spot?
This whole barbershop. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it's like if you see where you came in, you see this wall right here?
Yeah.
That was the shop.
No, it wasn't.
That was the whole shop.
Oh, wow.
Because this shop used to be called Rainer's. And it was run by some very, very old men that were like 80s old. And so before them, the shop was here. It was a barbershop. So this barbershop has been in the Brooklyn community for 100 years.
Dude.
And then we came in. Deeply rooted. Took over. And he extended all this in the back. It was new. Okay. So when I started here, I was the only one back here.
Wow. So you've seen okay. You already got roots. Dang, man, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
Like when I say we do a lot of community service, sometimes it's just like, hey, my kids are doing something at school. I'm going to take these flyers and pass them out while I'm there. Okay. Like we did a trunk or treat at my kids' school because my kids were like, oh, Mom, we should do it. And I'm like, all right, let me grab.
It's what it sounds like, trick-or-treating out of your trunk?
Yeah.
Oh, trunk or treat. Okay.
Yeah, so I told the owner, I'm like, hey, is it okay if I take like the banner and like a bunch of flyers and put them in the candy bags? He's like, yeah, sure. Smart. And like last year, not this just past Halloween, we did the trick or treat street for Brooklyn.
Okay.
So it was a bunch of businesses came together, had little tables, and where they do the safety town.
Okay.
Passed out candy. Everybody's like, oh, we come there, we like you guys. And it's like, it feels good to be recognized in the community for the work that you do.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it. You have to really focus on eventually getting your own spot. You're just that kind of person. You're that kind of person. I feel like
it's a lot of responsibility that I'm not ready to take on.
I know, but you do it automatically. But it's
you
do it automatically. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Just stop it.
And I'm gonna say, me personally,
for sure, you do it automatically.
Well, a friend of mine, she's a teacher at Lincoln West.
Okay.
And she started a couple years ago. She started like reaching out to people for prom.
Okay.
Like, oh, we have students who are underprivileged who would love to go to prom, but they can't afford like a haircut or makeup. Can anybody help?
Mm-hmm.
I volunteer every year.
Awesome.
I will take the whole day off. I will go there wherever they're at, and I'll do it. Because I'm like, I know what it's like to not have stuff for prom and fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no kid should feel like that. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, I can't go because my hair.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda, the philanthropist.
I try. Because, even though I said I don't like people to an extent.
You don't like irritating people, and that's it. That's fine. I get it. I'm like that too, because I'm always goofy and all that, but like I'm a very standoffish person, which is not believable. I know if I don't know you or I get a bad vibe from you, I know how to leave people alone. Mm-hmm. I really do. Mm-hmm. I will leave you all the way alone. So, is your daughter eyeballing? You're hungry, aren't you? You ready? She ready to eat.
Yeah, she's always ready. She's
and my
17.
stomach made another noise just a minute ago. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up.
She's 17. You know how that is. They're always hungry.
I know. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to wrap this up. But what I would like Amanda to do is go ahead and put out there like social media, anything you want to, if people want to get in contact with you, look up your work.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll put it in the description, okay. But if you want to put it out there too.
I'm gonna say all my socials are pretty much the same.
Okay.
I don't answer my Facebook page because I don't know, they have weird restrictions on that.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
I'm thinking about deleting it.
Okay.
But I don't get a lot of people from Facebook.
Okay.
I get more people from Instagram.
I'm getting old because I hate Instagram and I don't use TikTok.
Like I live on TikTok. I'll watch videos.
Oh my God.
I'll watch videos, but I don't post.
Okay.
But I'll make like a reel on TikTok, but I'll post it on Instagram sometimes.
Okay.
But I have more interactions on my Instagram from my stories.
Okay.
And because I have it set to a business account, I can like keep track of like my insights and everything, like what's reaching who at what like demographic age.
Okay.
And I'm nosy. I like seeing the people.
I mean, that's smart though. Mm-hmm. So.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. But I'm gonna say, if you're on TikTok as a stylist, it's good.
I mean, I'm sure.
No, it's good for
I'm
many,
sure. I'm just talking about
reasons.
For me at my age. I'm going to be 44. I can't.
Oh my God. So TikTok is good for many reasons because they're about to become a search engine.
No.
They're about to categorize it as that.
No.
I am so serious.
I wanted it to go away so bad. They kept on talking about, China, and they're snooping on your phone. I'm like, yes, it's gone. No. It's going to be out of my life.
Yeah, the government does way worse stuff.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They really do.
So, like earlier, I was on TikTok. I was looking up Hollywood waves. Hollywood waves. It's a. Is
that a new type of man unit?
No, it's a bridal, a very popular bridal hairstyle that you'll see like on red carpet events and Grammys.
Okay. Alrighty, Hollywood waves.
Mm-hmm. Like if I have, like I'm having trouble finding a formulation for a certain color, I can go on TikTok. I'll go to the search engine.
You're not serious.
I am so serious.
You use it like Google.
Yeah.
I want this podcast to be over now.
Like, did you know in Atlanta?
I don't want to talk anymore.
Did you know in Atlanta?
It's TikTok. I hate TikTok.
Because they do a lot of people repost a lot of stuff on there too. So like right now in Atlanta, I believe it's right now. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
They're trying to get rid of the cosmetology license altogether.
Oh, that's coming. I was talking to my wife. I'm like, there's no way. Like, because like Atlanta, I know Florida, like
Indiana,
they don't have like, is it Atlanta or Florida? One of California, one of them, they don't even have like a space. They like rent out spaces to do like their state board testing. They don't have a place.
Because what was it?
I'm trying to remember where it was.
One of the guys, Chris, he's from New York.
Okay.
Like the city. He's like, state board there is so small that they can't manage the whole state and New Jersey.
They can. Like, it has already grown beyond the grasp that they can like find everybody.
But Atlanta's reasoning for it, you would just go for I think 800 hours, just learn sanitation and do like an apprenticeship somewhere.
Wash your hands and use Barbicide.
Yeah. So Atlanta's reasoning for it is because they want more people to work. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're not paying taxes. These people aren't paying taxes. Half the stylists in this industry, half. I'm not saying all of them, half of them, a good amount. Even barbers refuse to claim what they make.
Of
That's
course.
not credit card. Anything cash, they refuse to make it.
Yeah.
I claim everything because I'm like, I want a house. I want a car. I want maybe a vacation property one day. And I'm like, without the paper trail showing like, oh, I make this much a year.
True.
I'm not going to have those things.
Smart.
Yeah. Can't
Very
hide
smart.
forever.
Very smart. Yeah, but normally you probably got to look at, well, no, because there's old dummies too. But I was going to say like younger people, but no. Because once you get used to that, you think you're getting over.
Yeah.
And most people like getting over.
The newer generation coming up, they just think of this industry as fast money. Like, oh, I don't have to claim it. I'm not paying taxes. This is I'm not giving my money away. It's my money. I was like, all right.
True.
But
they're not thinking ahead. No. They're not thinking ahead because if you can't show proof of earnings, you can't get credit. You can't get, there's no trust.
Like say you want to open a barbershop. You have no credit. You have no money set aside, but you're going to the bank asking for a loan. Can't do it.
And then they'll say something stupid as to like speak verbally, this is what I can do, but you can't prove it.
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay.
They're lost.
Very smart. So wait, did you even say what you just said? You were on Instagram. What's your sorry. What's your stuff?
My Instagram is Amanda Cutz, Cutz, no S.
Perfect. So, I guess for those of you that use TikTok and Instagram, you hear how like excited I am. I sound very excited right now.
I like TikTok though.
Yeah, I hate TikTok. You know what? I'm just gonna say it.
I'm on Hair Talk on TikTok.
What is that?
It's like a subcategory like you fall into.
I hate TikTok so much. I haven't paid it any attention because I kept hearing how North Korea and China, they're spying on your phone. They're gonna get rid of us all. And as soon as it becomes a search engine, it's going nowhere.
Bro. No.
I hope it. You know what? I hope it has the lifespan of Ask Jeeves. remember
Ask Jeeves just changed its name to Google.
That wasn't Google back in the day.
I probably was. I think it was.
They
Bing.
probably.
I think it's Bing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
And Bing is still around.
Yeah, but Bing sucks. Nobody uses Bing.
If you have like Google, an Xbox, you have to have Microsoft. So.
You do, but you only deal with it as much as you have to. Nobody really uses it.
No.
Which is kind of stupid because they are like a big company that makes all this stuff, but they can't make a search engine. Whatever. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up with Amanda for this go round. And we're definitely going to do more. And you will hear from her again.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Absolutely.
And this has been a pleasure, even though you ran through my memory card. And I have to get 10 terabits to deal with Amanda.
Yeah.
Because we're going to go and I got a plan for at least an hour and 20 minutes for her. So I'll have to go back to the drawing board.
It's because I'm an open book.
Yeah.
And I tell no lies.
You don't.
I keep my ear to the street.
Don't. And the funny thing is, sitting in front of you right now, you still seem like you. You know, sometimes you haven't seen somebody, or you thought you knew somebody.
Oh no!
And you see him again, and it's like you feel the vibe, and then it's just like, yeah, who are you?
No, I'm me. I'm same old nosy me. People were like, "Don't you mind the business that pays you?" I'm like, "Yeah, my business pays."
Her eyes got big when she said that. When she said the business that pays, her eyes went up. You hear how her voice went up? Her eyes got bigger when she.
Because.
Oh, man, you are a mess, man.
Because I'm about to say, in this industry, if you don't know the gossip, you're out the loop.
True. True. That's a fact. That's a fact. So thank you.
You're welcome.
This has been a lot of fun. So until the next episode, we'll see you.
Absolutely.
Peace out.
Bye.
That was fun. Thank you so much. Sorry, I know you're hungry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's your mother's fault.